Hello everybody, this is Xenarcat82353, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and conveniently, just as this is started like right after the last video ended, but conveniently, it was basically nighttime anyway, so it's almost nighttime, so we're just gonna run over to where the other Poe is, to where one of the Poes is. So we're gonna try to get the Poes, and then we're gonna... Nope, not down there. I love these little text things. I'm just gonna hang out and... I like the little dialogue. Way too many rupees. But what if I want to buy it? I like that you can actually interact with the shop. Like you can actually buy normal things like bread and fruit, theoretically, but you can't like actually buy them because they're not useful. But like, there's a place where it's like, oh yeah, you could buy these here theoretically. Also, there's flowers and like there's different apples and stuff. I like how you can do that. Basically, I'm just gonna stand here and wait for the music to end. Ooh, the Poe spawned. Good. It's dark enough for him. Gotcha. Yes, okay. Now, to Zora's domain. Yeah, see, that didn't take long at all. Just gotta grab these last two, and then we'll get several, actually, in our exploration of the desert, which is where we're going next. There's a desert in this game, I know. Huge spoiler. There's like 8 Poes in the desert, though. It's a little silly. Where is this? Darn it. I mean, you're supposed to minute jump up to this thing anyway. Yeah, you can see him. I'm not surprised that I missed this guy, but whatever. We got his soul. Time to go back to Lake Hylia so we can talk to Aru and then head off towards the next temple and try to get some of the Poes in that area. Basically, from here on out, there are going to be Poes in all the temples, but they spawn regardless of time of day. Time of day doesn't affect you when you're in a temple, so they're nice about that, at least. There, this way. But yeah, we've gotten now all of the Poes that we could get, except for maybe one in the Fair Woods, but I'll get that later when it's a little more convenient. And I guess there's a couple in the Sacred Grove, but that's also a little inconvenient to get to. You could have saved time by not doing this, earlier, but whatever. Where's your ladder? Here it is. Time to climb up the ladder to the top of this tower, and this is where Aru is. And you actually do need to talk to all the people that help you to the temples, because they all give you something that you need in order to get to the temple, but they don't actually get to the temple with you or anything. It's kind of silly. Hello, Aru. Yes, I know, Talma. Yeah, I would like to investigate the desert, which you can see right up there. And that building over there that we've been seeing is a prison. And we get Aru's memo, which we have to show to Fire, who's down there. The guy who runs the thing. The cannonball thing. Or the cannon amusement park ride thing. So, basically, and since Aru saved Fire's life, we can call in a favor from Fire. Oops. No thanks. You have to equip this to an item, and then pull it out in front of Fire. And we get to go once for free. So basically, don't come back until you've reached... It's the same animation, I think, for the cutscene. You might aim a different place, but it doesn't matter. Basically, you'll land up here. In the Gerudo Desert. And basically, we need to get a warp before we leave, because otherwise, we'll have to pay to come back here every time. Okay, Minna, just make it fast. Don't take up the entire night time. Okay, Minna, you can take your cutscene, as long as it doesn't take actual in-game time. It's another one of those games with an alternate world, the Twilight realm. Yeah. And that's the building in the Twilight realm, I guess. And it's the Twilight, and Minna is a Twilight. Is one of the Twilight, the people who were a descendant of the people who were banished, of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight realm. Cool. Thanks for the info, Minna. Oh dear. Why did Zant do that? It's all Zant's fault. Yep, Minna was banished. The Mirror of Twilight was exists, which is the only thing connecting the Twilight realm and the dark and the light world. So we have to go and find the Mirror of Twilight so we can get into the Twilight realm and attack Zant there. And it's basically been kept in that prison. Let's start by heading after this Poe. There, gotcha. This is the furthest west. This is the furthest Poe, West Poe in this desert. All the other ones are pretty far out to the east. Basically, we want to head generally towards that, like, spire thing. Oh, over here. Bug. There's a bug here. Gotcha. This guy is really annoying to find during the day. Make sure you pick it up at night. Oh. Bottomless pit. Thanks. Please don't send me back to the beginning. You did. Oh my god. There are a few bottomless pits in the desert to be careful of. I hate these guys so much. They're practically infinitely spawning. It's not worth taking them out because that's the bug we got. We can't do much with this little thing yet. But there's another bug here. Gotcha. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna need to be a human for a little bit. Climb up. Yep. And we have to deal with this guy before we can get to the this thing before we can get to the Poe. But this will give us a warp here, which we really want. Why are there so many Poes in the desert? There. Killed off all three of them. Easy enough to do. And this also does a little other thing for us. Might as well take the free health. my god. Did not need to take that long. Gotcha. Good. You're out of the way. Well, the sun's up, so that's nice. What is this thing? Warp? It's the Great Bridge of Eldin. We found it. We found the Great Bridge of Eldin, which basically allows us to use that warp actually, which is really nice, and creates a path, and of course recreates that path, so we don't have to go forever. Like it's a pretty useful warp. Since I figure since it's like daytime, we might as well use up some of the day to transporting this. Yay! We have a bridge. The bridge is completed. And we get put on top of it. The Great Bridge of Eldin is back. That's all I really wanted to do. Back to the desert. For free, because we can warp there now. We can go there for free. And right here, that's the Cave of Ordeals. It's the hardest thing in the game. Easily. There's a cave around here somewhere. Do this area during the day. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. I always do this part of the game at night. So this is a little bit off. This is throwing me off a little.
You need phone one.
So I suppose right here, there is another Poe that spawns here, but there's a cave with a couple more Poes in it. So I figure this is as good a place as any to go. Oh my god, you didn't have to hit me. Oh god. Kinda want to explore the rest of this cave now. It's literally just light the torches, That's not even a complicated... That's not even a puzzle, Zelda. Really? It's just kill the two Poes and light the torches, and then... Boom, orange rupee. That's so easy. Why would you even try for that? It's not even like something you have to try for. But, yeah. Well, with those two Poes taken out there, and I took out a couple other Poes, so I've taken out half the Poes in the desert. There's one more up here. I know where 3 of the others are off the top of my head, but I think that'll have to be a video. So next time, we'll keep looking for Poes. We'll do some other stuff. Try to look for Poes in the desert, maybe. I don't know. See you then.